Have you ever felt completely overwhelmed, like you're fighting a battle you just can't win? Life throws so much at us: unexpected challenges, disappointments, losses. We try so hard to control every outcome, to bend the world to our will, and what do we get for it? Stress, anxiety, and a feeling of constant failure. It's exhausting, isn't it? But what if I told you there's a different way, a path to peace that doesn't involve fighting reality, but embracing it? This ancient wisdom, championed by one of history's greatest leaders, can fundamentally change how you experience life. Today, we're diving deep into the teachings of the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, Marcus Aurelius. He wasn't just a ruler, he was a man who grappled with war, plague, and personal loss. Yet he found a way to maintain inner tranquility. His secret, the art of acceptance. This isn't about giving up or being passive. It's about a powerful shift in perspective, focusing your energy only on what you can control and accepting everything else with grace. This single principle can liberate you from so much unnecessary suffering. Let's start with the core idea. Imagine you're caught in a rainstorm. You can get angry, shake your fist at the sky, and complain about getting wet. But does any of that stop the rain? No, it only adds emotional turmoil to the physical discomfort. The rain is outside of your control. What you can control, however, is your response. You can find shelter, use an umbrella, or even decide to dance in the rain and enjoy the moment. This is the essence of Stoic acceptance. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journal, which we now know as Meditations, that our chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals, not under my control, and which have to do with the choices I actually control. This separation is the key to mental freedom. Most of our anxiety comes from trying to manage the unmanageable. What other people think of us, whether we'll get that promotion, or if traffic will be bad. These are all externals. The Stoics would say they are indifferent, not that they don't matter at all, but that they have no power over our inner character, our virtue, and our peace of mind unless we allow them to. Your choices, your judgments, your reactions, that's your domain. That's where your true power lies. When you pour all your energy into your own actions and attitudes, you stop wasting it on a futile battle against reality. So, how do we practice this? The first step is to acknowledge reality without judgment. This is a practice called the discipline of assent. It means seeing events for what they are, as simple facts, without adding a layer of subjective opinion. For example, instead of thinking, "This traffic is terrible, my day is ruined," you simply state the fact: "There is a high volume of cars on the road, and my travel will be delayed." Do you see the difference? The first statement is a judgment that creates anger and frustration. The second is an objective observation. It's just information. By stripping away our emotional judgments, we see the world more clearly. Marcus Aurelius advised himself to see things as they are, a branch of the physical world. A failed project isn't a disaster. It's an outcome that didn't meet expectations, and it provides data for the next attempt. A critical comment from a colleague isn't a personal attack. It's simply words spoken by another person, based on their own perceptions and experiences. When you can look at a situation and say, "This is what is happening," without immediately labeling it as good or bad, you create a space. In that space, you have the freedom to choose a rational, constructive response instead of being swept away by an emotional reaction. This practice of non-judgmental acknowledgement is crucial for fostering acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean you have to like what's happening. You don't have to be happy about getting a flat tire or losing a client. Acceptance is simply admitting, this is the current reality. Fighting it, denying it, wishing it were different, all of these are forms of resistance, and resistance is the source of suffering. Acceptance is the release of that resistance. It's saying yes to the present moment, exactly as it is. It's the moment you stop struggling in quicksand and allow yourself to float. This leads us to a deeper, more personal level of acceptance, accepting your own thoughts and feelings. This can be the hardest part. We're often our own harshest critics. A thought of doubt or fear pops into our head, and we immediately judge ourselves for it. "I shouldn't be feeling so anxious. Why am I so insecure?" We try to suppress these feelings, to push them away, but that only gives them more power. It's like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. The more you push it down, the more forcefully it pops back up. Marcus Aurelius understood the nature of the mind. He knew it was a constant stream of impressions, thoughts, and emotions. he didn't try to stop the stream. Instead, he learned to observe it without being carried away by it. He would treat his thoughts as external events. He'd examine them and ask, is this thought useful? Is it based on reason? Does it serve my character? He reminds himself, your mind will take the shape of what you frequently hold in thought. So, when a negative thought or a difficult emotion arises, try this Stoic approach. First, acknowledge it without judgment. Say to yourself, I am noticing the feeling of anxiety, or there is a thought of self-doubt. You are not the thought. You are the observer of the thought. This creates a psychological distance. You are no longer enmeshed with the feeling, you are watching it. Next, you can question it. Is this thought true? Is it helpful? Often, you'll find that your automatic negative thoughts are irrational or unhelpful exaggerations. You don't have to believe every thought that floats through your mind. You can choose to let it pass by, like a cloud in the sky. You are the sky, not the cloud. The sky remains vast, clear, and undisturbed, no matter what clouds pass through. By accepting your inner world with this gentle, curious, and non-judgmental attitude, you cultivate a profound sense of self-compassion. You stop the internal war. You realize that it's okay to feel sad, angry, or afraid. These are just parts of the human experience. Accepting them doesn't mean you're letting them control you. It means you're no longer wasting energy fighting them, which frees up that energy to act in line with your values, despite the fear or the doubt. This is true courage. The ultimate expression of this art of acceptance in Stoicism is the concept of amor fati, which is Latin for love of fate. It's not just passively accepting what happens, but actively embracing it. It's the belief that everything that happens, both the good and the bad, is a necessary and integral part of your life's path. It's choosing to see every obstacle not as a roadblock, but as a training ground, an opportunity for growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This is a radical reframe. The difficult client becomes an opportunity to practice patience. The unexpected job loss becomes a chance to reevaluate your career path. A personal failure becomes a lesson in humility and resilience. With this mindset, nothing can truly defeat you, because you use everything as fuel. You learn to say, this is what happened. How can I use this? What virtue can I practice in this moment? Living this way, focusing on what you control, accepting what you don't, and loving your fate is a lifelong practice. It's not a switch you flip once. It's a muscle you build every day, with every small frustration and every major setback. Start small. The next time you're stuck in line, practice observing the situation without judgment. The next time a fearful thought appears, practice observing it without getting attached. Each time you do this, you are strengthening your inner citadel, your place of unshakable peace that Marcus Aurelius sought to build within himself. This is the art of acceptance. It's the path to navigating the impermanence of life, not with fear and resistance, but with strength, grace, and tranquility. It's about finding freedom, not by changing the world, but by changing your mind. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration of Stoic wisdom. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on philosophy for modern life. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Which part of this philosophy is most challenging or helpful for you? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.